Hey, thanks for joining me. I'm just a fellow who loves beer, and today I'll be drinking my 579th different beer, Sawdust City Brewing Company's Lone Pine IPA. On the top of the bottle we have their logoed cap. Ooh, a generous amount of smoke out the top of that. Wafting into the glass. Sweet. And we are getting a wonderful orangey, very dirty, darky, yellowy, goldy color. The head came about a finger tall and is slightly off-white, tending a little bit yellow. Bubbles are nice and good, a little bit frothy up on top. Sweet! So what about these guys? They're based in Gravenhurst, Ontario, but the beer is actually brewed and packaged at Black Oak Brewing Company in Etobicoke, Ontario. So a contract brewing thing going on there. Off the bottle, this beer is noted as strong, clocking in at 6.5%, and the back panel reads, "You approach the solitary windswept pine as it sits stoically upon its teeny perch of Canadian shield, and you wonder to yourself, why does this beautiful tree stand alone? Then as you step closer in awe of its majestic splendor, a branch blows down and slaps you right across the face. Sawdust City's Lone Pine IPA is aggressively hopped and bursting with flavors of pine and citrus, loaded with mounds of hops and balanced with a blend of 4 different malts. Like that truculent tree, each glass is like a pine bow across your face. You've been warned." There's a quote on the back also, "Born in our hearts, brewed with our hands." That's pretty cool. The IBUs clock in at 65, a little bit strong, but that's great. Ingredients listed are malted barley, two-row, crystal, Caramunic, Carafoam. Hops, they use Simcoe, Chinook, Columbus, Summit, and California Ale. Sounds pretty good. Let's give it a try. And a closer look at it shows that it is very, very thick and hazy. Fingers are there, but they are almost obliterated. Awesome. And what I gathered from it, left some pretty nice lacing there. It's splendid hop aroma, grapefruit flesh, and pine, nice and fresh. Now I want to be a hobby arborist and make a pine tree that grows grapefruit. That's exactly what you're getting here. The taste is a hop-tastic full frontal. Now it's graphically like fresh, juicy, newly stripped branches pressed through a citric juicer, still bleeding flesh and rind from before. And that's from the get-go. Looking back, there's only ghost malt and sweetness, obliterated by the hoppy exuberance of this ale. The taste lingers like a disgorged sunset, mellowing and echoing the song of its greatness. On my metric system, I'll give it a 2. Excellent. I'm impressed and think it stands above. If you're a hophead, you'll love it. If not, perhaps not. It's quite bitter, not the most, but it's abundantly apparent. If you drink the domestic water and think it sounds or looks cool, please work your way up in your IBUs first, international bittering units. Basically how bitter a beer is. This one is one that deserves to be reveled, not reviled. Cheers.